Welcome to the 10 Minutes Gold Mine, where every book gives you a treasure of knowledge in just 10 minutes. Surely You're Joking, Mr. Feynman. By Richard P. Feynman. Introduction. Surely You're Joking, Mr. Feynman is a captivating memoir by Richard P. Feynman, a brilliant physicist and Nobel laureate, known for his unconventional approach to life and learning. Feynman's life story is filled with humor, curiosity, and insight into the world of science and beyond. What makes this book special is not just the academic achievements but the quirky, fascinating anecdotes that reveal his character, a man driven by a deep sense of wonder, adventure, and the joy of discovery. This book is a collection of stories from his life, showcasing his intellectual curiosity, love for problem solving, and thirst for experiencing life in the fullest possible way. Diving into the parts of the book. The memoir opens with Feynman's early days and introduces us to his childhood fascination with mechanics and tinkering. Even as a young boy, he was known to take apart radios, gadgets, and anything else that sparked his curiosity, trying to figure out how they worked. One of the most amusing and enlightening stories from this period involves Feynman learning the art of fixing radios. Rather than following instructions or asking for help, he would break things down and figure them out for himself. This hands-on approach to learning became a hallmark of his entire career. It's a testament to his independent mindset, which he would carry throughout his life. As the book progresses, we learn more about Feynman's academic journey. He attended MIT and later Princeton, where he continued to challenge the norms and push boundaries in the field of physics. Feynman was never the type to blindly accept what was taught. Instead, he sought to understand the underlying principles and questioned conventional wisdom. This approach led him to become one of the brightest minds in theoretical physics. But his academic life wasn't just about serious intellectual pursuit, it was also filled with moments of fun and mischief. One of the most entertaining stories from this section of the book is Feynman's time at Princeton, where he would often engage in practical jokes and clever pranks. His playful nature, paired with his intellectual brilliance, made him a memorable figure in the academic world. The book also delves into Feynman's involvement in the Manhattan Project, where he played a significant role in developing the atomic bomb during World War II. Feynman's account of his time on the project is both fascinating and chilling, as he describes working in secretive government laboratories and being part of one of the most significant scientific achievements of the 20th century. However, in his typical fashion, Feynman's narrative is not just about the serious scientific work. He includes humorous and personal stories that shed light on his personality. One story, in particular, highlights Feynman's ability to entertain himself and others while working on the project. He spent a considerable amount of time cracking safes and playing pranks on his colleagues, demonstrating his ability to maintain a sense of humor even in the most intense and high-stakes environments. One of the most intriguing parts of the book is Feynman's time in Brazil, where he decided to immerse himself in the culture and learn the language. In this section, we see a side of Feynman that's rarely portrayed, his desire to connect with people on a deeper level and experience life through different cultural lenses. He taught physics to Brazilian students, despite not speaking Portuguese very well, which illustrates his willingness to step outside his comfort zone and embrace new challenges. His adventures in Brazil also offer valuable insights into his philosophy of life, living fully, embracing the unknown, and finding joy in learning. Feynman's love for art is another interesting aspect of the book. Despite being a scientist, he had a deep appreciation for the arts and spent time learning how to draw and paint. In one memorable section, Feynman recalls taking art classes and learning how to observe and depict the world visually. This experience led him to conclude that there are significant parallels between art and science. Both, in his view, rely on careful observation and an understanding of the world in ways that challenge conventional thinking. The section on Feynman's exploration of art is an excellent example of his belief in the interconnectedness of all knowledge and his conviction that true learning doesn't happen in isolated silos. In addition to his love for art and culture, Feynman also had a deep passion for music. He took up playing the bongo drums as a hobby during his time at Cornell University. As with everything else in his life, Feynman approached learning the drums with his characteristic enthusiasm and curiosity. The chapters about his musical adventures are filled with humor and insight, as he talks about his attempts to play the drums and the joy he found in trying something new. His experiences with music serve as a reminder that learning is a lifelong process, and that having fun along the way is just as important as achieving mastery. The book also highlights Feynman's approach to teaching and education. He was a firm believer in the importance of hands-on learning and understanding concepts on a deep level. Feynman was critical of the traditional education system, which he saw as focused too much on rote memorization and not enough on fostering curiosity and critical thinking. In one anecdote, he describes how he learned to teach physics in a way that inspired students to think for themselves, rather than simply memorizing formulas. He encouraged his students to question everything and to engage in active problem solving, a mindset that served him well in his scientific career. Another powerful theme in Feynman's life, as highlighted in the Memoir, is his integrity and commitment to the truth. This is most evident in his role in the investigation of the Space Shuttle Challenger disaster in 1986. Feynman's efforts to uncover the cause of the tragedy, despite immense pressure, are an embodiment of his dedication to scientific truth. The chapter detailing the investigation showcases his sharp analytical mind and his refusal to accept anything less than the full truth. Feynman's approach to the Challenger investigation is a testament to his character, demonstrating his courage and willingness to stand by his principles even in the face of adversity. As the book nears its conclusion, Feynman reflects on his life and career. He talks about the importance of curiosity, humor, and a sense of adventure in his approach to both science and life. Feynman emphasizes that life should be about discovery, whether in the laboratory, in art, or in personal relationships. His overarching message is that you should never stop asking questions, never stop learning, and never stop enjoying the wonders of the world. Even in his later years, Feynman maintained this zest for life, which is why his memoir is not just a recounting of his scientific career but an inspiring reflection on the way life should be lived. Conclusion. Surely You're Joking, Mr. Feynman is more than just a biography of a scientist. It's a celebration of intellectual curiosity, adventure, and the pursuit of knowledge in all its forms. Feynman's stories of mischief, exploration, and discovery will resonate with anyone who has ever wondered about the world or been curious about how things work. His writing reveals a man who was not just a brilliant physicist but someone who lived life with a sense of wonder and a desire to understand everything around him. This book is a reminder that life is an endless journey of learning, questioning, and enjoying the process along the way. What part of Feynman's life or personality struck you the most while reading? And, if there's a particular book you'd like me to explore in a video, feel free to drop a suggestion in the comments. That's it for today's 10 Minutes Gold Mine. If you found value in this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep mining for more golden knowledge. See you in the next one.